Guten Tag and welcome to 15 Facts About Germany. With that said, let's begin. First fact: land of poets, thinkers, and inventors. Germany is historically known as the land of poets and thinkers, e.g. Goethe, Schiller, Kant. It is also the birthplace of many groundbreaking inventions, including the automobile, the printing press, Johannes Gutenberg, and aspirin. Second fact: UNESCO World Heritage Leader. Germany boasts 52 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, cultural and natural, including Cologne Cathedral, the Wadden Sea, and Berlin's Museum Island. This makes it one of the countries with the highest density of World Heritage Sites globally. Third fact: the Bread World Championship. Officially, there are over 3,000 different types of bread in Germany. The Central Association of the German Bakers' Trade estimates up to 3,200, making German bread culture unique worldwide. Fourth fact: Autobahn without a speed limit. A large part of the German highway, Autobahn network, has no general speed limit, only an advisory speed limit of 130 kilometers per hour. However, there are increasing numbers of temporary and permanent restrictions. Fifth fact: more bridges than Venice-Hamburg has over 2,500 bridges, which is more than Venice, approximately 400, Amsterdam, approximately 1,200, and London combined. Sixth fact: number one mother tongue in the EU. German is the most spoken mother tongue within the European Union. Seventh fact: the purity law, Reinheitsgebot. The German beer purity law, which dictates that beer may only be brewed from water, hops, and malt, later including yeast, dates back to 1516, making it one of the oldest food regulations still in effect today. Eighth fact: no penalty for escaping prison. Under German law, the attempt to escape from prison is not punishable, as the human desire for freedom is seen as innate. However, any property damage or acts of violence committed during the escape are still punishable. Ninth fact: world's largest public festival. The Oktoberfest in Munich is the largest public festival in the world. It usually starts in September and attracts millions of visitors annually. Tenth fact: high forest cover. Approximately 1/3 of Germany's total area is covered by forests. 11th fact: world's largest zoo. The Zoologischer Garten. Berlin is the most species-rich zoo in the world, based on the number of animal species. 12th fact: waste separation as core culture. Germany is a world leader in waste separation and recycling. The strict separation of residual waste, paper, glass, by color, organic waste, and the yellow bin, bag, is a fundamental part of daily life. 13th fact: capital changes. Germany has changed its capital several times throughout its history, including Aachen, Regensburg, Frankfurt am Main, Nuremberg, Berlin, Weimar, Bonn, and since 1990, back to Berlin. 14th fact: the longest word. One of the longest words ever published is Donaudampfschifffahrts Elektrizitäten-Hauptbetriebswerkbau Unteroffiziergesell L-Schaft, which has 79 letters. 15th fact: the evening bread, Abendbrot. While lunch is traditionally the main meal in Germany, the evening meal, Abendbrot, often consists of a cold platter with bread, sausage, and cheese. Which facts were new to you? Share it in the comments and be sure to leave a like.